So you want to get good at Pokemon VGC? You want to be the very best like no one ever was? Well, right here is your chance to do that. But the first thing that we have to talk about is what websites you're using to build your Pokemon teams. And the first website that we're going to talk about is Pokemon Showdown. Specifically, the team builder section of their website. This place is or should be one of the first resources you are using to build teams. Not only can you build teams here, but you can also participate in their online battles and various ways to play Pokemon. Many pros use this website when they are team building, and it really makes a world of difference when you can sit down and see how your team is being built while you build it. Now the next website I'm going to talk about is Serebii.net, known in short as Serebii. This website is one of, if not the best databases for Pokemon in general, and is very useful for people wanting to play Pokemon VGC. You can go to the search bar on this website and literally type in anything you are looking for, and you will find so much information on the things about Pokemon stats, typings, egg groups, the moves Pokemon can learn, and all the ways you can learn them. Really, if you are looking to learn anything about a Pokemon that you want to use on your team, please use Serebii. It will save you a ton of headache when you need to know small details about a Pokemon and the things it can do. So another website that I'm going to tell you about is Bulbapedia. I find this website to work very well in conjunction with every other website on this list, and here's why. While you may look at the information on this website and think, well, it looks like a lot of the same information that I would find on like Serebii or just a Google search in general, I'm here to tell you actually that Bulbapedia has a lot of information on it like Serebii, yes, but one thing that I think it really helps with is telling you the fine details about Pokemon, their abilities, and moves that you won't find anywhere else. As an example, Serebii will tell you the exact way a move or an ability might work to a degree, like the ability Defiant. Serebii tells you that Defiant boosts the Pokemon's attack stats sharply when any stat is lower that is not self-inflicted. But when it comes to the details, that's where Bulbapedia comes in. Bulbapedia adds in a lot of extra tidbits of information like the history of the ability, how it may be used in other games, and when it comes to how it works in general, Bulbapedia tells you that Defiant will activate before an item like White Herb, which is an item that erases any negative stats your Pokemon may have gained during a turn in battle. This is just a small example of the information that is on this website, but I believe that you definitely should be using this website when you are team building so that you really understand how everything works on your team. Sometimes information like this can determine whether or not you're going to win a match, so please just use Bulbapedia. Okay, so next let's talk about Pikachulytics. Pikachulytics is a fantastic website for team building and is mainly used to understand how the rest of the Pokemon VGC community is using certain Pokemon, what Pokemon are most used on specific ladders online, and can be a good resource for understanding how you might like to use a certain Pokemon yourself. It will also tell you what natures and stat builds and items that people are using with specific Pokemon that you are looking up, and that's not all. Pikachulytics also has a team builder where you can actually import your teams that you have built on the Showdown website that we mentioned earlier in the video. And one of my favorite parts of the website, the damage calculator. This portion of the website allows you to test out the damage that one Pokemon would do to another in a specific situation. This will really help you in team building when it comes to figuring out what kind of stats you want to have on a Pokemon, because sometimes being able to survive with 1 HP because you use the damage calculator to figure it out beforehand can really help you win matches. Now the next 3 websites that I'm going to talk about are not exactly team builders, but are resources that I would be using if I were trying to become a pro player or just a good player in general. Now the first of these 3 websites is Victory Road. This website is a really good resource for knowing about past competitions, upcoming competitions, pro teams and how they built them, and who placed where in what tournaments. And sometimes the top players' Pokepays for their team are even available as a link next to their team on this website. Victory Road does a really great job at cataloging all of this information for you. That way, if you missed a tournament, you have a place to go and see the results, and this can really help when you are trying to figure out what you want to use in your upcoming events. So next we have the official Pokemon website. Now, there is one specific reason you would want to use this website for your team building journey, and that is being connected to your Nintendo account so that you can get points for competing in the tournaments that you compete in. Trust me, You want to have everything on this website linked before you go and play on online or offline tournaments, because if you win or place high and don't have this stuff figured out, you can be disqualified just like that, and you don't want that to happen. So please, please, please go to the official Pokemon website, sign up, sign in, and get all of your accounts connected. It will save you a lot of headache in the end. Now for our final website. Can you guess it? That's right, it's Nintendo.com. Not only can you do a lot of things with Nintendo themselves on this website, but you want to make sure you have a good standing profile on Nintendo that you are able to use with your Nintendo system, and that you are able to link your Pokemon profile. Like I said before, you want to make sure that all of your profiles are linked together and registered to the right systems. I myself and many others have played in tournaments not knowing this, and it really sucks when you don't get the credit that you deserve. So was any of that helpful for you? Please let me know down in the comments below. Also, we have all the links to these websites in the description, so feel free to copy and paste them where you need, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, you can join me on Twitch for daily battles Monday through Friday. This is ZemTennar, and it's time to go.